The Iran war ends very soon. We found the off-ramp.
You said that before the last 3 on-ramps. I simplified your strategy. Talk, threaten, strike, call it talking.
Perfect. Diplomacy, but with better ratings. These shelves are pre-filled with future precision missiles.
So, empty with a press release.
I bought every gas can in Colorado. We are economically invincible.
Dad, you spent the college fund on panic.
My off-ramp is so fast, it leaves the map.
Yeah, straight through the cliff.
I am driving us to peace.
Sweet. Call me when gravity negotiates.
Okay, this was a zero-shot generation made with MiniMax H3 model locally. This is our workflow, and today this will be a mini tutorial. I will show you how you can generate entire movies or such clips without any struggle, with fully automatically generating prompts and scenes and everything. So what is the strategy? In this example, I have used 5 audio references. Each reference is for each character, and our ComfyUI workflow is automatically handling everything by giving this folder path and giving these references. Since currently I am on my laptop, this is running on mass compute, but is exactly same on the desktop PC as well, which I am developing the workflow and software. So first of all, download the latest ComfyUI. The link will be in the description below. Then download the latest SwarmUI model downloader, because we will use this to download models. So quickly install or update your ComfyUI. I am recommending now Python 3.12. This is the best Python version at the moment until Python 3.13 matures. So the installation has been completed. This was a fresh installation. Quickly check and verify there aren't any errors. Obviously, you need to extract from zip file, then install. After that, run the Windows Custom Nodes Bundles installer, then select bundle 100 and click yes. This will install the necessary bundles to run all the presets we have. If any of these nodes gets broken, causes any issues, always message me from YouTube or from Patreon. Hopefully, I will fix them as soon as possible. Okay, bundle installation is also completed. You can also quickly check and see if there are any errors. There shouldn't be. Now I am ready to run this workflow. For running this workflow, I am going to use Windows run gpu.bat file. It will start the ComfyUI on my computer. We also have mass compute, RAM pod, and simple pod installers and instructions. So just read them to learn how to install and use on those platforms if you don't have a powerful GPU. But this model runs as low as 6 GB GPUs. Of course, there are some slowness if you use low-VRAM GPUs. So the ComfyUI started. You can also check the messages, logs, and see if there are any errors or not. So how to use this preset? For using this preset, we have the presets inside presets folder. You can sort by name or you can sort by date modified. So in the top, you will see the MiniMax H3 presets. For this particular preset, we are going to use MiniMax H3 references to video 4x speed. The 4x speed is coming from the Sana Labs. They claimed 4x speed, so you can enable it. If you enable it at the first run, it will compile, so it will be slow. Then the subsequent runs will be much faster. So this is the default workflow with 20 steps. Moreover, we support the 8 steps LoRA as well. Actually, this is 4 steps, not 8, but to get better quality, use the 8 steps. Again, I recommend you to read all the latest change logs in here, Windows requirements in here, follow it. So when you read the change logs, you will learn everything I am adding almost every day, because there are so many developments with this application, with this model, and I keep updating the application, adding new features into our zip file and also into our custom nodes. So we are going to use this one. You see the models are missing, so you need to download models. I recommend you to use our SwarmUI model downloader zip file. So it was already extracted. So So run the Windows start download models app.bat file. If you are using both SwarmUI and ComfyUI, you can use the same model path. Just download the models into SwarmUI and then use the ComfyUI extra model paths YAML. Okay, so our very advanced model downloader application started. To run these presets, all you need is MiniMax H3 core bundle. If you are a low VRAM user, you can also use MiniMax H3 low VRAM bundle. The difference is that this bundle includes integer for precision of the models instead of the integer 8. Integer 8 is the fastest, almost BF16 quality. This is recommended. However, let's say you have 12 GB of GPU or 10 GB or 8 GB or 6, you can use this bundle as well. Even this bundle should work, but it will be slower. So select your ComfyUI models path, or if you are using the SwarmUI, select it. How? You see there is this folder, the models where we need to download models. So I will select it like this, copy and paste it here. So it will download them accurately into here. Then you can also select ComfyUI folder structure and it will be all accurate. Then you can download all the models. After downloading the models and refresh your ComfyUI interface, you will get like this. It will see the models. If you get a warning like this, just click here and fix the path. So this is the video VAE and this is the audio VAE. So depending on your system, you may get a very minimal error like this, but everything else is set. So this is the default interface. You can add references, you can manage them, you can reference them. I recommend you to read this start read here, but I will show you today how I generated that 1-minute clip. So we have a very special file to write prompts. Inside prompt generate MiniMax LTX demo materials. The file name is MiniMax H3 enhanced prompt feed for LLMs. So whatever you are writing or working on, I recommend you to feed this into an LLM. It can be Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, or whatever, and let it improve your prompt. So for this particular example, what I did, I used the ChatGPT, I uploaded my file, I gave it this prompt. I said it that I'm going to use this. I have these attachments which are 5 voices. So I tell LLM to reference them in the prompts. In the zip file, there is an example that I have used. You see inside here, there is example prompts for MiniMax. So the ChatGPT generates it and give me as a zip file at the end. When I download it, I have the prompts ready. And how are these prompts are constructed? So let me open the first prompt. So this is the construction. With our application, referencing is much easier than the other ComfyUI or SwarmUI workflows. So let me demonstrate you quickly. So let's delete here, add reference. Audio samples are here. So I select all of them and they will be appearing here. Since this is running on cloud right now, it is taking time. Yes. So these are references. Now I can reference them like this. Man 1 speaking with audio 1 voice. Of course, do not write like this. If you want to get best quality, you should use that LLM instructions txt file. Let me play them.
And I watched those B-2 bombers with those pilots. We had them in the Oval Office.
Okay, and this one.
Oh, I wonder what Stan got me for my birthday pin.
This morning
you took my brother, Ike.
So whatever you are going to generate, you can give references like this. You can also give image references. For example, let's select these images. Okay, image references. So you see, I can reference them like this. You can also drag and drop and change the image reference order as well. We support both drag and drop and we support everything literally. You can also request more. Let's remove these image references because we are not going to use. For batch folder processing, you don't need to write any prompt here. Why? Because the batch folder processing will read your folder path. So you need to give your folder path like this wherever it is. Then you need to set your resolution. I recommend you to first generate with 0.4 megapixel. You see, this is the width and height. You can also set different aspect ratios. It will be automatically set. You can change the resolution from here as well, like 850. It will automatically set it to the accurate divisible number. You can use these to set whatever you want. For this one, it was 16.9. The best value is is this resolution 1344 768. Then set the duration. It supports up to 30 seconds. 15 seconds is sweet point, but for this particular example I have generated 10 seconds. And I am all ready. I don't need to change anything else. It is all set with best parameters. All I need to do is just hit run. Since this is running on my mass compute, it has a different folder path I need to give like this. Then I can hit run. But since I want to show you a quick demo, so let's make this 0.4 and run. Now, as each part is executed and generated, it will appear here, and at the end, it will automatically merge all of them and show the merged video. We can also see the queue here. So you see it has queued the every generation by reading from that folder. And when it reads every single prompt, it matches with this accurate reference. So you can have here 99 references as well. And if your prompt only matches 3 of them, it will use only those particular 3 ones. If it is matching only 2, it will use 2. This model supports up to 3 audio files, up to 3 video clips, and up to 9 images as reference in a single generation. So you cannot reference 4 audios or 4 clips. The last one will be automatically discarded. This is how the application is developed by me. So this is a really cool. I mean, you can generate entire video clips, entire animations. All you need to do is just give this MiniMax enhanced prompt into your favorite GPT, then ask it back and forth to improve. For example, with this example, I made some back and forth improvements. Therefore, first generating with low resolution and seeing the output, then asking AI to improve it is the best way. You can also manually write, of course. I also made some improvements final times. So as you use it, you will understand how it works. This is the key file that you need to write perfect prompts. Of course, you can also generate single clips. You don't need to use the batch. We support all the best presets. You see audio only with optional references, image to video. With image to video, you provide one single beginning image, image to video 8 steps, references to video 4x, references to video 8 steps, text to video 4x, text to video 8 steps. 8 steps means that it is using speed up LoRA. I have implemented this myself. When you read the change logs, you will learn this is using the Lightricks, not the Kijaye. I have directly implemented from the Lightricks because they are the maker of the LoRA, so their source code is the best. And as they publish newer versions of the LoRA, hopefully I will implement them as well. Currently it is only version 0.1, and this LoRA is actually made for text to video model, not references, but it is working in both cases. As they add newer versions and add more, I will hopefully update the workflows as soon as possible. Everything is also supported in SwarmUI, but in this tutorial I will cut it short, and I will hopefully make a much better, much advanced, much detailed tutorial soon. Again, I am repeating, read the change logs, read this information, everything is explained here, and you won't have any issues. By the way, we also support low VRAM mode. When you enable this, you can get exact same result with 15% or more VRAM reduction, or you can also go with max saving up to 40% even more. So when you hover your mouse, it will show you what it is doing. My custom notes are very advanced. I explain everything. They are very easy to understand as well. Okay, we are about to get the first output. If you don't get the output on the interface because of the web interface communications, just check out your outputs folder. And the best part is that if you didn't like the particular section, you can just generate that section. Upload the references, write the prompt into here, for example this prompt, and do not use the folder, and it will just generate that particular section. So you can replace that section with new generated one. Let's play this.
The Iran war ends very soon. We found the off-ramp.
You said that before the last 3 on-ramps.
Audio references is not extremely well working. If you don't use any references, it is better. Image references are working much better. Hopefully I will show that. But still, this gives us a consistent voice. So if you want a consistent voice, if you want a consistent character, just reference them and mention in your AI prompting that this image is this character, this image is this character. I mean the image ID, like image 2, image 3, image 4. When you mention like that, it will properly match that. So just pause to screen and read this. This is also included in the zip file. This gives you whole idea of how to reference, how to get consistency, and how to automatically prompt. As I said, this is a zero-shot generation. I didn't modify any prompt, anything. It is all written by the ChatGPT. Even the script is written by the ChatGPT. That is why it is not very good. So that's up to you. Always you can comment, ask me anything. It is fully automatically installed, downloaded, everything is ready. I'm trying to make it as much as possibly easy. Don't you worry whether you don't have a powerful GPU or not. This workflow works with all GPUs. And again, please read the change logs. This will give you huge amount of information, and please follow the Windows requirements tutorial. This is only one time. Thank you so much. Hopefully see you later.